everybody. How are we all doing? I am unable to walk apparently. What am I carrying? I'm not above my carry weight. Okay, there we go. Yeah, how is everybody today? I'm Loomis and we're back to Skyrim. And we found an actual orc stronghold we were poking around in. It was fascinating and thoroughly reminds me why I left my own stronghold. Let's have a look at this mine that they've got here. You know, they say that the Code of Malakath is not written down anywhere, but everywhere I turn in this Orc Fortress, there is a book labeled the Code of Malakath.
I served my chief and my brothers by working in the... Sorry, Outlander, but this old orc cannot help you. Orgu is the chief here.
I have metal to dig. The mines are hard, but Malakath rewards those who rise to the challenge.
Sweet. So I think our main goal at the moment is collecting all the pieces of What's-His-Face's razor. Taking those back to Dawnstar. Which brings us to Markarth in the southwest, which is also a place I'd like to return to. It's more or less where we're on our way to. There's a good forge there.
Every orc learns the heavy labor of mining. All spend years in the caves.
So if I can get together some materials along the way. Maybe have a good dig.
I have metal to dig.
And why are you sitting down? It's the problem with these orcs, they've got no work ethic. If you want to be ruler of Skyrim someday, you gotta go out and do stuff. You can't spend all your time digging up metal and crafting. This vein might be defective. There we go. Excuse me, Zago.
I served my chief and my brothers by working in the mines. It's the only place fit for an aging orc.
Is mining really the best use for the elderly? I mean, I suppose it keeps you healthy. Plenty of exercise.
The mines are hard, but Malakath rewards those who rise to the challenge.
It's better than combat, which is the alternative. I suppose so. It's literally two things that orcs do, huh? How are you doing today, Phoenix?
Every orc learns the heavy labor of mining. All spend years in the caves.
Are these potions? Oh, nope. They're just decoration. Grandfather keeps busy with wood chopping. Fair enough. I imagine it's very good exercise. No migraine today? Ah, that's good to hear. Glad you're feeling better.
I'm here to mine, Outlander. So unless you want to dig, get out.
Okay, well, this was a delight. I suppose, to be fair, these mines are a lot more luxurious than real mines were. So maybe they're an okay place for the elderly. You can, like, stand up and stuff.
I work the forge with my mother, Garl. We mine our own ore and shape our own metal.
Anything else we can make? Okay.
One day I will ship.
Are you looking to work? The mines are nearby.
Out the way. So she gave me this sword which she custom made with all of her skill as a gift for her daughter. How much of an insult would it be if I just polished up this weapon a little bit right in front of her? Oh well, training is training.
You wish to trade in orc steel? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Fight well.
Okay. I think we're done in this place anyway.
We honor the bravest fighters, but I have seen many types of bravery in my travels.
Maybe someday later I'll come back and kill this guy and declare myself ruler of this town.
I am Borgok's mother and wise woman to our tribe, Outlander.
They didn't really give him the option to challenge him to a honorable duel, though. I did punch him in the face a few times, though, and I enjoyed that. Saga, what are you aiming at? Oh, he's using the staves. Or not. He fired some lightning, got the staves out, and then put them back and fired some more lightning. I don't think he's gonna use those various staves that I gave him. I should probably just sell them to recover inventory space. No, he's no Eric. You give a guy the power to hurl lightning from his hands, and suddenly it feels like he doesn't need to, dual wield staves. Ooh, grapes. These psychopaths disintegrated a fox all for the purpose of trying to rob me, question mark? I don't know, I just walked along here and they attacked me. And they were necromancers. Maybe they only approached me for my body. Typical. Can I get to Markarth this way? It looks like somehow I've ended up with Markarth, ended up behind Markarth. Yeah, it seems like everybody wants a piece of me. I can't help my incredible speech stat. Uh-oh. I feel like speech is the hardest stat to raise.
Stop right there.
I don't know what I did, but... okay, I guess?
Smart woman.
If you're gonna take me into Markarth, where I was going anyway.
Stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
I mean, I feel like you get tons of opportunities to lockpick, though. Speech, you get the odd opportunity while you're doing other stuff. You can't, like... you can't, like, farm speech. Unless, I suppose, maybe if you bought stuff and sold it over and over again. Well, I mean, yeah, okay. But if we're putting it that way, then, like, archery is dependent on the environment. You need somebody to shoot. Enemies can be instantly spawned. I mean, if you travel from place to place, I guess. Locks are once.
No offense, but you're not looking so good.
Yeah, did they not, like, relock doors in towns and the like? Oh. Free steel.
Need a new blade?
That's true, you can just beat on an immortal guy over and over again.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
On second thought, perhaps I'll invest another
If you
time?
change your mind, you know...
Do I not have money with me?
to
What?
find me. God and that... Excellent. I think you'll be glad
Why-
that you made this decision.
Why can't I invest?
Until next time. How about some armor?
Is there like a limit to how many shops I can invest in or something? 'Cause if so, I want my perk back. Nobody told me about this.
That wasn't enough for me, though. I left. Grew up. Girl has to grow up. And life in the... Take a look.
Oh yeah, I should really change my outfit. With the slight problem that I already can't move.
helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Buy a bucket from me. So I don't understand why I have one.
All right.
I mean, once you've got decent smithing, I feel like I could... I mean, at this point, I feel like I could level up my heavy armor skill just by standing in the Solitude square, main square for half an hour while I go make a sandwich. Just let the guards beat on me until I'm max level.
What?
Equip heal and force the button down. Yeah. I mean, heck, I have got a combo that...
Busy with the smelter.
Oh.
Really should talk to Mullish if you have a Mullish. Big orc fella. Can't miss him. Alright then.
Alice will beat me if I stop working.
I haven't really exploited it because... I don't know why not.
Shame.
But there is an infinite combo that I can use. I've got a I can have my healing spell in one hand, and my spell that converts health into mana in my other hand, and just hold down both. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I have no problem with casting spells as I walk, just pointlessly casting Muffle or what have you. But I don't really see myself just standing still while the stat passively goes up.
I'm Boris's assistant. I help her with the fort.
Why ruin it for oneself? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It's quite in character to just contemplate your magic as you go. Yeah, that seems like a thing people would actually do. Make some more leather. We argue with companion for speech skill, I guess? Like, you get persuasion opportunities, but there's not, like, a lot of them. It's mostly just a thing that occasionally goes up while you're selling stuff, a thing that you need to do anyway, and which you don't really keep track of in any sense. like luck? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. When I'm lockpicking, I feel like I'm using the lockpicking skill. Every time my speech goes up, it's a bit of a surprise. But yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm looking at it weirdly. Ow.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. You feeling good?
Need a new blade? Excellent. If you change your mind...
I don't understand why I can't make an investment here.
Take a look.
Alright, this lady's already out of money. See if we can find somewhere else to sell stuff. The herbalist will probably be interested in buying a lot of daggers. Yeah, I suppose you're right. With having a high speech skill can really open doors. Yeah, those all seem pretty legit. Imagine knowing that a person considers not talking to you to be worth 100 septims. Oops, I did not mean to take that. Oh well. Blessed silence. The alchemists always have tons of skulls lying around, but I can't use skulls in my crafting. I feel like there's some powerful secret they're holding on to. What's the real power of the skull? I need to know.
Well, look at you. If only everyone acted like you did.
She says as I walk around taking her stuff. Maybe it was a sarcastic comment. You know, if everybody acted the way I did, then where would we be? In a huge mess.
You look sick. I hope it's not contagious.
I don't know. I don't remember what I've got. I think I've got a broken bone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I broke my arm fighting a bear. I don't think that'll be contagious. But I mean, you're the alchemist. You tell me.
The hag's cure is here for all your discreet needs. I have come to see the hag with an offering of coin, then. Well, so be it. I accept your
Okay, so I can invest here. Why can't I invest in the forge?
Ah, look at the pretty shiny coins. Now, how best to spend them?
That's weird. I don't know, it doesn't normally give the option to say, can I invest in your business if I've already invested? Like, I've not got the option here now that I've invested.
Old reach magic can cure whatever ails you. Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
I feel like it's a bit of a leap to assume that I'm an alchemist because I've come to an alchemy shop. I mean, I could be buying ingredients, but I could also be buying potions because I'm not an alchemist. Going to the alchemist to buy salt and then leave, yeah. Ah, so you're an alchemist then? No, I just run a fish and chip shop.
I have herbs to mix.
You've produced salted ham. Now that's a crafting system. Fear. Yeah, the alchemist is leaning over my shoulder. What are you working on there, ham? Putting salt on it. Couldn't you do that at a kitchen? Eh. Ham of Restore Health. Makes sense. I hear stories that one of Talos' greatest abilities was that mid-battle, when it looked like he was on the brink of death, he'd suddenly consume 100 cheese wheels and be perfectly cured. Completely without injury. I mean, just imagine fighting somebody when they suddenly pull out an entire wheel of cheese and just cram it down their throat and their wounds visibly heal. You'd surrender immediately, right?
But you look a little sickly.
Like, I know when I'm outmatched. Also, listen to this. All of the alchemists saying that I look sickly. Yeah, we get it. You sell healing potions that could cure my illness. Look, medicine's just a scam. These broken bones will go away on their own. Good thing is a potion of cure disease fixes broken bone. It's a bit of an odd one, isn't it? Why respect knights when my potions can do anything that you can? Yeah, who needs to like train in, I don't know, archery or heavy armor when you can drink a potion of archery or heavy armor? We still have one that we've not solved on this, right? Yeah. Looks like whatever it is, we don't have anything that does it, though. Oh well. Alright, what can we make? Get through some of these Chaurus eggs. I hate these Chaurus eggs. There's so many of them and they won't go away. Why did you let me get so many Chaurus eggs? To learn an important lesson about Chaurus eggs. Hey, I leveled up! You were right, Phoenix. At first glance, the Chaurus eggs seem like too many Chaurus eggs, but on closer inspection, they're a valuable educational opportunity. I will collect more in future. Pockets resemble the hanging gardens of Babylon. Just overflowing with flowers and the like. I mean, it's a wonder that they're not overflowing with Chaurus at this point. They all just hatched. If they all just hatched at once. Anything else I can mix them with? Cold environments to grow in, maybe. I admit I don't properly know how to care for Chaurus eggs. Maybe I'm not ready to be a Chaurus hive mother. expert on Charizard. How many you have? It's true. I'm the expert on Charizard. Would a random madman carry so many Charizard? No, of course not. Look how many Charizard I have, and you doubt my power? Only you could throw the eggs, yeah. It's getting dark.
Citizen, staying safe, I hope.
Need a new blade? Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
Ah, the finest of my Thalma spies. Tell me, what have you learned of the Dragonborn's activities? My lord, she carries 300 Charizards everywhere she goes.
Don't take this.
At the present moment, the reason is unknown.
Don't
What
try
is
to
she
haggle with
up
me.
to?
Buy or leave. Just what you see here.
We have to make plans for this... to counter this scheme. What do you do when you discover that your enemy is carting around?
Holmes. I said Holmes, you back. Finally. Now get lost.
Is carrying around vast amounts
Are
of
you looking for a gift?
Charizards.
Let's see what adornments I might have available.
Dragonborn has been mining for 120 days. Something deep beneath the earth is linked to the return of the dragons. All makes sense. Don't Chaurus come from beneath the earth? Have we considered the possibility that Chaurus are dragons? Don't they? I keep seeing Alduin shouting at piles of rocks and then a dragon pops out. "103 heavy armor. Haven't found any dragon eggs. Or have I? Say, maybe Chaurus are baby dragons. They go through a larval stage. Block 10% for spells effects. That sounds pretty good. Maybe I'll work towards that. How much the armor cap is? It's like 500 and something, right? An auto heal if you get close to death. Spells cure more. Spells also restore stamina. More effect, do damage to the undead. 567 with a shield, 667 if not. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to work on my illusion skill, don't I? To see if I can save Sindring. Calm spells now work on higher level opponents. All illusions work on higher level people.
Ring or necklace.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
So general, let's see if it's still open.
No, I'm not Arnley. Splendid. I've been looking for a new investor. Now it seems my search is over.
Maybe the Smith lady just doesn't like me.
Thank you so much. With this coin, I'll be able to double my stock. Take a look.
She's just not willing to take my money. It's the only explanation at this point. Practicing. That's an odd phrasing. I think most people figure it out on their own without much need for practice.
Come back whenever you need something.
Can't believe I'm posted here. Even the beds are made.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of
Drinks
strong
here are
drink.
watered down, but they're cheap.
You want a drink?
No?
I should remind Clepper to clean this place up.
If I can't get you something, I'm sure... Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
There we go. And I got 12 hours sleep. Live vicariously through my character.
Necklace the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day. Being an apprentice is great. I get to swing it.
Why can't the men in this city leave me alone?
I have never seen any of the men in this city talk to you. I think you're delusional. Moon amulet. It's a quest item. Oh, I need to return this to one of the Khajiit, don't I? I remember thinking it's quite convenient because as long as I've got this, I can use my quest markers to track where the Khajiit caravan is.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat. Holmes, what is there to know? It's in the temple, you bring it out. Bring it to me, I pay. Now get moving.
I work silver, but my wife Kira runs our jewelry stall in the market. Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
Let's see. What else is going on in this town? I think we just want to go to the Jarl's place and talk to the wizard.
You're that mage from the college, right? Your things have finally calmed down.
Why is all your stuff all over the floor? You guys have an accident?
Good to see Skyrim. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
You just said that.
Take a look.
Oh, man's losing his marbles. Gotta make that charisma check either way, right, Phoenix? It seems like such a tempting dump stat until you end up living your life completely alone.
What? Oh, goodbye.
I feel like there was something else I wanted to do here, but I can't remember what it was.
I have things to... spells and incantations.
Is it just selling
for those
stuff to
with
this
the talent
guy?
to cast them.
If I just sit at the grocery store. Equivalent of coding? Ah. Maybe? Might be alteration?
Yes, I have a lot of research to do.
Well, I mean, you're changing how a computer works, but it like
One casts those illusions. Impressive.
changes the physical properties of things. The computers don't do anything without code, so... You think illusion? I suppose you're probably right, creating like computer language and instructions, because like communication spells would come under illusion, right? Illusion magic is really the sending of information, either false or true.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's the magic? Jarl can refuse to see me all he likes. He can't ignore us forever.
I'm the Jarl. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
And all that stuff. Yeah, buy some resist fire potions. They'll stop you from burning yourself at your forge. Yeah. So either illusion or enchanting.
The Empire has always been good to the orcs, but this war of theirs isn't. I served in... Take a look.
So I want some crafting materials. I'm not really sure what's weighing me down so much. I don't think I've got that much. Oh yeah, I've got all this dwarf stuff that I need to smelt. Yeah, that probably makes up a good chunk of it. Here, buy this kettle off of me. Hydration's very important. Have a bowl too. You want a skull? Yeah, have a skull.
All right. I learned to forge when I was a pup. Then I joined the Legion. Take a look.
Alright, let's go melt this stuff down. I'll know to do something about this later. Got a few jobs to run around town. Some of them involve people dying. I remember the days when I'd only just learned how to work dwarf metal for the first time. Spend ages here gathering the stuff. Like, this stuff is so precious. I'm going to be using it for most of the game. The situation then changed.
What? I can't!
Good to see you again, friend.
Excuse me? I need to use my smelter.
They don't like us talking to people when we work.
Then don't talk. Why are you bothering me?
With the smelter.
There we go.
Got metal to shake.
I oversee Markarth's smelter. Worker gets out of line. I get him back in line.
Turns out that the town full of Silverbloods is a good place to get silver. I hadn't really thought about it before, but I suppose it makes a little bit of sense. Oh. We're at 100 smithing again.
I need to ask you to stop. Good. Glad we straightened that out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch the magic.
Need a new blade?
Means I need to think about making some updated armor for me and Jazago.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Probably next time I'm in Whiterun, because that's where all my good stuff is. Yeah, but I learned how to do double enchantments since then. A lot of my stuff, like, these are fine. But like my Daedric chest piece, it's only got one enchantment on it.
Let me know if you need something forged.
Some high quality, yeah, that's a good idea too. I should stock up on good arrows. Where crossbows are from, I have not. I'm assuming dwarf mines. Or dwarf kingdoms, but I've not really been into many of them. I'm thinking about going deeper into the one here while I'm here. It's like the only dungeon that I ever retreated from. Because things there were destroying me.
Don't suppose you enchant my sword. That old blade can barely cut butter.
Dude, I'll happily enchant your sword. Hand it over.
Aren't trusted in Markarth. Just keep that in mind. What is it? Dragons?
Should sharpen it instead of enchanting it?
Looks like you weren't followed. Good. So the clues point to the treasury house then. That makes sense. Thonar is involved in every facet of the city. Here's the gold I promised. Keep following the trail and there will be more in it for you. Keep your eyes and ears open.
So a new operating system and decrepit hardware. I suppose he's thinking if he can't get a new sword, if he can't get a new computer, then maybe a more streamlined OS would make better use of the available RAM. Those were computer words, right?
One have been spotted to the north, near Brooker's Leap Redoubt.
Don't know if I've been in here. Yeah.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
Truth. But he might not know that. He might just be thinking, you know, I can't get a new sword, but if I had an enchantment, the sword would be good even... The enchantment would be good even if the sword's rubbish, right? Sharpening the sword is free. You need iron to do it though, right? You need an iron ingot. That's not free. But in real life, yeah. Also, you know, he probably doesn't have high crafting skills. So if he wants his sword to be any good, he'd need to get the smith to do it. It's not exactly going to be exquisite if it's worked on by a random guardsman. He'd have to pay this lady to make it any good. Do no level can sharpen them to be fine? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Chanting super expensive. Well, yeah, that's why he was asking. I don't know. I felt like he was asking if I'd be willing to do it for free. It's like volunteer work, and I absolutely would. I'd have no problem doing that. Yeah, he's trying to get a favor. I mean, to be fair, realistically, he's trying to make conversation.
What is it all?
We charm the orc blacksmith instead. I am the orc blacksmith. Okay. Well, this will probably be expensive, but it needs to be done. Assuming it can be done, which, you know, things often can't. More steady open days in Markarth. Well, maybe there's that. Jizargo, do I want you with me, or do I want to hide you away somewhere where you're not going to kill a important friendly NPC?
Trouble? The Silverblood family will be heard.
You have the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor. If you see any signs, we're the ruling... The Empire exists because we allow it to exist. The Thalmor saved all of Elvenkind during the Oblivion Crisis. We've been watching over our lands for 200 years. We refounded the Old Mary Dominion, an alliance between us and our Bosmer cousins. You might know them from their common name, Wood Elves. We intend to prove the superiority of Mer over man. one century at a time. As if this craggy wretch of a city... I was sent here to lead the Thalmor's interests in this corner of Skyrim. It's a religious matter. The Thalmor do not recognize Talos as a god. He was only a man, and does not deserve a place in our pantheon. The Empire has agreed to accept our beliefs, and its citizens have a responsibility to cease their heretical worship. You're awfully inquisitive, aren't you? I like that. Perhaps you'd care to solve a little problem I'm having. Fine. All right then.
Hold on, Legagan.
Well, good talking to you. Okay, we've been detected. Sargo, we're leaving.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
1,000 gold for paying off three Thalmor.
Smart woman.
Worth every
Come
septim,
along
buddy.
with us. We'll take any stolen goods.
Well worth
You'll
the
be
money.
free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Yeah, I'll take 10. Bring me some more Thalmor, I'll pay these prices. Also, pleasant surprise that none of those three were immortal. It looked like they all died. They were hit by Forsworn arrows. Well, if Forsworn are active in the city, what, you know, nobody's safe. Nothing I can do about that. Oh, yeah. So I consider that to be the first of my jobs here to be a huge success.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Excuse me?
Travel southeast and you'll find an orc stronghold. Up around the old Dushnik or Kalkum mine.
City corruption level decreased, yes. Suddenly the town's in a much better state.
Good to have you by. Treat my people fairly, and I will do the same to you. Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of the Reach. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl to watch over your home, and this weapon for my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Walk in here, kill 3 Thalmor. I now pronounce you a Thane of the Reach.
If you'll excuse me, I have a city to run.
As his housecarl, Igman's security
Obviously went down well.
I'm Igman's uncle. I'll be glad to help you. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the arrangement. I'll be glad to help. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the arrangement. I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home. provided you have the
Marcus is under Thalma
course,
control.
Don't forget to consult your
Not
home
anymore.
decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy. Now, what would you
But yeah,
like
it
to
does seem to be Empire aligned.
Very well. I'll make
Based
the
on the war map, yeah.
Next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place.
Aren't the Silver Bloods Stormcloak aligned though? You know, Skyrim likes to do this thing where they have a good side and a bad side, and only pleasant people are on the bad side, and only unpleasant people are on the good side.
If anyone sneaks up on us, Jezargo only has so much room.
Oh yeah,
to
what
carry
stuff are you
things.
carrying right now? I need to sell most of this. Well, that's true. The Battleborn are not pleasant. I still need to kill most of those. Since that one guy sent an assassin after me right at the start of the game. Kill all the Battleborn has been on my to-do list.
Jezargo only has so much room to carry things.
Hold some of these. Can I run now?
We follow them.
Nope.
For a dragon to attack Kynes Grove. Why?
I'm the Jarl's personal black. The finest weapon.
Almost like they are people. Oh, this is why I'm weighed down. Even an axe. These dang people and their personalities and alignments and their personal choices. I strongly discourage that kind of thing myself.
All right then.
Yeah, absolutely. People will be a lot happier.
The Silverblood family will be heard.
Look, my allies will be required to be liked by me, and my enemies will be required to be hated by me. A change in the like-hate status may result in revocation of position.
Let me guess. You need
Conjure
a
me
drink.
up a warm bed.
Would you send the blood in?
Yeah, you see, I'm not asking too much, right, Phoenix? That seems reasonable to me. Special tier only reserved for the Thalma. I mean, Thalma and Imperials, right? The Imperials tried to kill me,
They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time.
the Thalma assassinated Eric. They're both on the list.
Lead us to your Sybil.
Huh. That went better than I was expecting. Even Jazago got through. These people are blind. Who's Sybil, I wonder? At the Thelma, they might be okay people? Yeah, maybe. Okay. So I hate this temple anyway, due to flashback stuff, but... I thought there'd maybe be more going on here, since I have a Debella statue, and now I have a statue of Debella. Like, could I swap one for the other? But, I don't know. Could I just give him the one that I found elsewhere and tell him I stole it? These are things I thought about doing, but don't appear to be... Oh. Excuse me, miss. I've got like 5 sneak skill. Even Skyrim's an idiot. Excuse me? They locked me in? Sure, they'll let me get in. I can get in just fine and go poking around, but getting out, that's the hard part. Nobody leaves Alcatraz. I've actually been to Alcatraz. There's no confirmed cases of people leaving. There's people who got out of the prison and dove into the ocean. And it's like not that far from land. But it is a cold, stormy sea.
Yes? Debella's blood. What can I do for you?
So there's no confirmed instances of anybody surviving escaping from Alcatraz. I mean, it's not like they wouldn't. It's not like they'd get to land and announce themselves, but it probably never happened.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
I guess I go find the drunk guy? Tell him I stole a statue for him?
Go fiddling with any locks around here.
Holmes. I said Holmes, you...
Give it to me quickly, before they see us together. You've riled up the priestesses, and the guards don't take kindly to that. Here's your share. Nicely done.
Riled up the priestesses? They never even knew I was there.
How about a septum? Wait, make that 2 septums. I feel like living it up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
Part of me was kind of hoping that they would spot me, Because when I tried to do this before, they saw me and killed me a couple of times, and I wouldn't have minded some revenge. But in this timeline, the only thing they've done to me is be kind of smug about me wrecking up their temple.
I'm sorry. The Temple of Dibella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion.
So I guess my business here is done. If they hadn't been jerks about the whole drunk quest, they'd still have their golden statue. If I don't use this other statue of Dibella for this, I don't know what I do with it. It's possible that if I interact with those guys enough, they'll send me on a quest to fetch to the second statue of Dibella to put next to the first one, or something like that. But I don't really think I'm going to be doing any working for them. Put it in my home? Yeah, I guess so. Let's go find my house. I've just had it upgraded. Let's see what's going on there. Where do I live? This one here, right? I live in abandoned house. Or not? If this is where I live, I'm disappointed with the home decorating crew. I don't know, I just knew this place wasn't occupied, and I kind of assumed that they'd give me the house with the cursed shrine in it. I mean, because, like, why wouldn't you? When I bought the house, did anybody give me the address of it? I don't know if I've ever been there. Yeah, I thought maybe to be the one from this whole quest line to encourage me to find the cursed shrine, but I guess not. Yeah, I probably got a key. Oh, did I just open the door on somebody's face?
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and
You okay, dude?
I work silver, like my father.
Hag's End? Interrogation chamber? I don't know, any of these could be my house. Bree's home? Gerda's house? Naturen Zal? Pine Watch?
His father before.
I guess we go around trying doors until we find one we've got a key that fits.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
Be careful.
Ogman's house?
Be careful.
Didn't I speak clear enough? Out of my way.
Napas's house? Maybe I live here.
You again. What are you doing here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Okay. Are you leaving?
Hmm? Need something?
Well, hello. Yes?
Well, I got to speak to him, I guess. Nepos the Nose. So he's gonna be somebody's spy master, right?
Need something?
Yes?
You don't get a name like that without being a spy master and or having an unfortunate facial feature. And his doesn't look that big. Doesn't really look like anything interesting is happening here.
You again. What are you doing here?
I'm leaving is what I'm doing here. Honestly, people these days. Valindrel Hall. I've got a key to this place. Maybe this is where I live. Hello? I can harvest stuff, so, Nope, well, those are gone forever. A loot?
What do you need, my Thane?
Argus the Bulwark. You work for me, huh?
Long life to you, Thane. The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold, a hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really ask him more about himself, apparently. He maybe doesn't have a lot going on. I only place books on this shelf. Just have a dagger equipped. Place it in this rack. Where do I place my my stolen statues? I mean, my statues that I acquired. I think I did acquire the statue legally. I don't remember how I got it. Okay. Why do books all over the floor? A mannequin. Oh.
What do you need, my Thane?
I already like this guy better than Lydia. He stands up occasionally. Garlic, delicious. So is this... This is presumably his room, and the other room was the kid's room. Oh no, I'm carrying too much garlic, I can't run. The Mace of Molag Bal. Okay. Oh, that's what I wanted to do, to see if I could disenchant this thing. That's why I needed to go see the wizard. Okay. It's getting late. I'm going to take a quick break there, guys, and I'll be back in a few minutes when we'll wrap up our business here. Got a few dungeons to explore. This is our base. So I'll be back with you all in a moment. Won't be long. Alright. Back, everybody. See what stuff I can put away. Yeah. I need to either melt or sell this stream of stuff, I suppose. Where's the closest storage thing to the entrance?
I am your sword and your shield.
Poor guy looks so depressed. Just sat on the wall next to the stairs, in the dark. Okay, well we don't need to carry the crafting stuff with us while we go. Most of that away. We'll do our quest and then we'll gather this stuff up and sell it, I suppose. Okay. We'll go. First off, we'll go and get the next shard of the razor. And then when we've done that, we'll explore the dwarven ruins here. And we'll have done most of our work in this city. Okay, quick errands to take care of first. Should probably have a look around that treasury at some point. Maybe look into this whole murder situation, I don't know.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
Out the way, old man. Okay. I cannot disenchant Trollbane. Plus 15% damage to trolls is not an enchantment that I can learn.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
What's the magic?
I mean, maybe that would be OP because it would imply the existence of other enchantments. But if you could go around Skyrim with plus 15% damage against Nords?
They don't like us talking to people when we work.
Then don't talk.
Good to see you again, friend.
I oversee Markarth's smelter. If worker gets out of line, I get him back in line.
Am I just short of... oh, I need iron for that.
Need a new blade? Excellent. I think if you
Yeah, I
change
can't
your
invest
mind,
in this shop. I
you
don't
know where to
understand why
find me.
not.
Okay,
All the others I
protect
can do
yourself
just fine.
or deal
But
some
this lady
damage.
won't take my money. She restocked already. Oh, give me all this stuff then. We'll have a use for it later.
Let me know if you need something forward.
Disrespect
Small
Skeever
skeever
Den
den
just east of the city.
Imagine blowing up an entire town. Damn college. Winterhold will never be the same. So, you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Counted a flotilla of guards heading my way. Turns out they weren't looking for me. That's a surprise. Just a coincidence.
Honor to you, my Thane.
Rid of all the ones that aren't quest items. Alright, off we go. Supposedly the last shard of the razor is to the west of here. It's interesting, because as far as I knew, there was nothing to the west of here. So we're gonna learn something, I guess. So let's see. Need to figure out how to get there somehow. Behind Markar. These hills, maybe? We might have to go in the other direction. On the map it looked like this was the right way to go, but we were finding paths and stuff to the south of Markar, so it could also be that way. Hello, sir.
All right. Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
You're in the middle of nowhere. Who exactly do you think you're robbing out here?
Nice try, but you don't scare me. I'm not going to ask again. Don't you walk away from me. Never should have come here.
You know, I can intimidate all kinds of crazy powerful people and all sorts of stuff. But, thieves in the road, yeah, they're not scared of me. A diamond? Look at all this glass armor. What was this guy doing pushing his luck? He could have just sold this gear and been set for life. Yeah, this looks promising. Like a normal person probably makes like a couple of septims a day. The armor's worth like hundreds. You could live off that for years. Oh. Wagenwald. That's not the place I'm looking for. But I'm hoping this circles back and goes the direction that I want to go. I need to get past the cliff faces. That's not a path. Not this? Although, what am I looking at down there? It's not Markarth, is it? I think that is Markarth. Wasn't this frozen over when I was there like a minute ago? I don't know, is that Markarth? That's Markarth, it looks very different from above. Yeah, there's an invisible wall stopping me from going this way. Yeah, so that's presumably Markarth. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I don't think I go that way to get here. Just have to go to the right and circle round. You can't get through that big mountain face. Ooh, there's his carp here. Those are crafting materials.
I'm the hardest worker in Left Hand. Better than any man.
Why are you walking through the water? There's a bridge right there. Oh, okay. You've got a bucket.
Most women would rather
Presumably you came to get water in your bucket? You're not holding it right, though. All your water's draining out. Listen, do you need some help? I've used a bucket before, I could maybe teach you. The trick is you want to two-hand it. Okay, I don't think we can get through from left hand. Down here, maybe? So yeah, if we circle around here, maybe? Just keep following the right-hand wall, basically. That's not my spell that I'm trying to cast. Really know where I'm going other than the guy said there was a shard at this location on my map. Okay, above Markarth again. Looks like we're going the right way then. Keep following along here. Somewhere in this area. soul. Looks like there's a road going this way. This must be the place I'm heading for, I guess. Hello? Who said this is close enough? Thought I heard somebody. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. It's funny how all of these towers have crumbled away in the exact same point. A recurring flaw in node design, I suppose. No. Also no. So this is like Hag Fort, and then behind it is Dead Crone Rock. So presumably this controls access to some sort of sacred site of theirs, where they've got the razor. Hey, Zargo. Much happening? No? Garlic braid in the bed. Obviously they struggle with vampires out here. That's something I'll have to keep an eye out for. Try hard. Useful material. See what this door is over here. Hag rock without ruin. What about up here? Oh, that's why I was taking so much damage. Zargo was shooting me in the back. Tell the guy to ice and watch him bounce down the stairs. It's very fulfilling. Can that thing even get out of there? Redestruction practice, I guess? I actually leveled up too. Okay, looks like they just kept it locked in here and sacrificed people to it. So that's presumably dead Crone Rock up there. Let's take a look down here first. Make sure we're not leaving any threats behind us.
Someone there? Now you're mine.
Oh. Well, the good news is I wasn't detected. It's a trap. Well, armed are being bobbed up in the air, then minuscule damage. Ah, nice. Let's done this Taurus exon. Give me that inventory space. Okay, there we go. Is there anything else in here, or do we just go outside? Opens to Skyrim. That's presumably the door that we saw the opposite side of.
Someone there.
Hey, Donut. How are you doing? It's going good. I assassinated some important Thalma. And now I'm looking for the pieces of an evil artifact that I'm trying to reassemble. So, you know, I'm doing good work. How are you doing today? Hope you're good. Your coffee and walk the dogs. Okay. Sounds like a pleasant morning. Give the doggos my regards. Yeah, looking for pieces of a legendary weapon, and one of them's supposed to be near here, so I'm having a poke around. This is a bit of an out of the way town near here, so I'm trying to get some of the stuff done there while I'm here. Dungeon goes deeper.
Someone there?
Nope, nobody's here. Go back to what you were doing. I've spent most of the game so far not using stealth. And after I got a little bit of stealth, after I leveled up myself a little bit to do one of the missions, I'm discovering how hilariously broken stealth is. Just go around being invisible all the time. Oh? Just opens out to Skyrim, huh? Looks like this is just another entrance to the place we were at. We came from the other direction. Okay, so there's not much going on in the fort itself, so I guess we can head for the ritual stone? Or whatever it is they've got beyond here. Like, this is like the Hag Fort. And the place beyond here is called Dead Crone's Rock, so I'm assuming it's like a sacrifice site or something. Let's see what we've got. You got plans for today, Donut? Are you streaming later? You knew nothing. There's nobody here. Go back to sleep. I say stealth is overpowered. These particular enemies I can seemingly one-shot without sneak attack damage. We got over here. That's where I came in. Oh yeah, I've already robbed these. The stairs, I guess. I've got a lot of these old Nord-style statues here. The dragon faces. I wonder if that means I can get a new shout here. potions. I'll leave the auto wine. I've had experiences in the past. Is that a gate? To look for the controls. Don't see a switch. That might be our way out. Okay, so they came out of here. What's in this room? There are a lot of really valuable potions just floating around here. Also, they've got a ton of spikes at the dinner table. I don't know what to make of that. You know, there's a big shrine thing behind the spike. I don't think this is the dinner table. I think this is probably like an offering table. Go back and try that locked door real quick. This is looking like the right way to go. So this might be a storeroom or something. Give me that treasure. Out to Skyrim. Is this was this a secret entrance, do you think? Oh. Some sort of balcony. They probably decided to start keeping it locked up because there's no railings. I imagine there were accidents. I mean, you can see that my follower Zargo has already fallen down there. What a death trap. Hey, Zargo. Let's press on. Game at dinner by an anonymous spy. This must be the switch to open that gate. Back out onto Skyrim. It infuriates me the way they've treated these taproots. The pure hearts of mythical dryads torn from their chests and put up as mere decorations when they could be being used as alchemy ingredients. Just the one of you? Here we go. The pommel stone of... What's his name's razor? So I think that's all of the razor parts now. Theoretically, we can take it back to him and he can assemble it for his museum. And I'm sure that's the last we'll ever hear of giving some random guy descended from a horrible ancient cult the pieces of some horrific magical artifact. We can trust that guy. He's just gonna put it on display in his museum. It's a reasonable thing to do. Look, history is important. Stay in school, kids. Alright, what do we got here? Run, dismay. Second word of my fear shout. I don't think I've ever used the first word, but it's a thing that I have. I'm rounding out my ability to use the dragon language. Okay, well that was pretty simple. Hey y'all, watch this. There we go. Whoop, almost fell to my death. But I found like 30 gold to add to my 17,000, so you know, big success. I got 17,000. Mind you, I did spend like 10,000 on decorating my house. But say, I had 30,000 not long since. Where did it all go? Up the stairs. Stairs. Okay. It's getting dark out. We could probably camp here for the night. We'll make our way back to Markarth. I think we'll explore the dwarf city there. Before we move on, and I think that's most of our business in Markarth done. There's still that murder investigation. I guess I should maybe look into that. I wasn't super invested in it before, but I did solve a murder in Windhelm, so I guess I'm something of an ace detective now. People expect me to solve their crimes. Oh. Oh. Hello, friend. Nice of you to stop by. How's your day going? You know, you're not an elder dragon or an ancient dragon or anything like that. Aren't you a little young to be hunting the Dragonborn? I think this might be a little out of your league. Okay, let's be honest, these random pyromancers that blundered into the fight are more of a threat than the dragon.
Stand a chance.
Okay, what's going on over here? A pyromancer and a cryomancer. What forbidden acts were these two up to that made them feel they needed to kill all the witnesses, including a dragon? That dragon was really out of his league. I feel a little bad. Okay, back to where we were. Can we get down that cliff face, or do we have to walk the long way around? I really wish it was like a feather fall spell. Okay, that's pretty manageable.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Alright, we'll go put this stuff away and then... What time is it? 20 to 6? Eh, maybe we won't have time. I was idly wondering whether it would be worth breaking into the treasury to find out what's going on with the what the connection with the murder is, and also maybe to steal lots and lots of money. But it'll be opening time soon, so who knows.
What are you doing that for?
What am I doing what for? Deposit all this stuff real quick. Okay. I keep meaning to put this Bella statue somewhere. There, perfect. Remind me of an escapade well done. Here's the key. Where's the entrance to the treasury? Oh, not locked? It must already be here.
The Treasury House is real. I'm sorry. We're only interested in helping our patrons. I have records I need
Just
to tend
here
to.
to work.
Nods arise. Sago? Sago, please?
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust. There is much for Gisargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Gisargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt. Lead on.
Gisargo, could you let me pass, please? Please?
Out of my way, outsider.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
Bother someone else.
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me.
You just... I've
Yes,
worked
I was
in the
bored
Treasury
talking
House
to you
for
anyway.
almost 20 years.
Door apprentice.
My husband Thonar handles all our family's business. He's an important man.
Doop doop. I'm just in your secret holding room. Don't mind me. As long as they don't take anything, it's not illegal. Mostly just curious what you have in here. $154 gold, a bit of steel, a helmet, and a moonstone sword. This is rubbish. 6 steel ingots and an old helmet.
I married Thonar for the money, and I'm not the least bit ashamed to admit it.
You know, I should really be wearing my casual gear. No wonder everybody's staring at me.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors.
I didn't really ask.
You can't take that.
Huh?
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. What did you expect?
Okay. I'm doing this now. Can I cast calm on this guy, or...? The game for one-hit kills had the costume and everything. Nice. How you doing, Buzz? Markar's city guard is too powerful for calm. That is unfortunate for him. Well, I think all these guys are immortal, so I guess I'll just leave and come back later. Well, chaos, yeah, it was all completely unnecessary too. I don't know. Like, I'd have paid a bounty. I stole a small item completely by accident. There didn't need to be the deaths of hundreds of people over this, but there's going to be. I'm sorry, there's really no choice. We're hungry, but Nat hasn't made dinner yet. Is Nat making a dinner? You feed yourself, dude.
important business. Oh, I'm sorry to keep you. Head right
Well,
in.
now I got permission to talk to the guy who, set the guards on me.
I submit. You've already lost.
Victory is yours, I submit, he says as he draws a knife and lunges for me. Nods, am I right? Or maybe we just lay low until the heat is off. At 99 cooking. RuneScape rolls. Excuse me, sir. Oh, it's not me that he saw, it was Jizargo. Okay.
My wife. They killed her. Damn
What?
Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside.
What?
No, you're not. They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control. When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up.
I feel like I skipped a good chunk of the conversation by the guards interrupting the talk and
now he's out of control.
then calming him.
My prison, the source of half the silver in Skyrim, the most secure prison in Tamriel. No one escapes. I thought keeping Madanach down there would keep him under control. Madanach, the king in rags. While we were off fighting the elves in the Great War, Madanach was busy.
Yeah, I feel like I missed a lot of this conversation, but okay.
Came and put them down.
I cast calm, so we're friends now, I
You
guess.
already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault.
Got what I wanted?
Madanach
What?
are animals, and I'll see you both rot to death in Sidna Mine for this. Now get out of my house. Never should have come here. Hey, don't do that. Get out. Oh.
Okay. I feel like I solved the end of a quest line that I haven't really started. Definitely skipped some stuff there, but oh well.
I'm just a servant. Don't pay me.
What do you think you're doing?
Huh? What do you think? What happened to all the silver? There was a ton of silver here a moment ago.
What do you think you're doing?
Working in the treasury house isn't too bad. I earn good money. How dare you? Someone do something.
Oop. Right, guards are actually a little bit dangerous when I'm not wearing my armor. I'm just stealing all of the silver in here while, the opposite side behind here, you think? Oh, close the gate. Here it is, yeah. See, it was on the shelves, but the shout must have knocked it over. Intense role-playing. Well, I mean, this would be easy to solve if I was willing to break character. Whoop. Stealth archery, mindless looting. I just was trying to do a quest line in my own way. And people didn't like it. Whoop. There's a lot of guards. Okay. This wouldn't be a problem if I was wearing my armor, but obviously I can't switch to my armor mid-combat, being a dedicated role player. Basically robbing the bank, only because the bank manager started a fight. I wasn't planning to rob the place. I was looking for evidence on a murder.
There's no escape.
The guy here wouldn't see me, so I snuck in to talk to him, but mid-conversation, a bunch of guards teleported in to accuse me of breaking into the bank. And now this is happening. They're all madmen, I'm telling you. I'm the only sane person in this city. Look at how many people have died because these people weren't willing to see reason. Yeah, I would happily take all quests being broken over people I am fighting cannot die.
I'm going to put you down. No more. I yield.
Yeah, Jazago is Darth Vader. Black armor and lightning. Okay, well, that's all the guards dead, so I guess we can leave now. Look at this mess. This completely avoidable tragedy. So it's truly tragic that it had to come to this.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Anyway, they shouldn't put a bank in the games if they don't want you to rob it, you know?
I am your sword and your shield.
Alright, let me stash my stolen goods, which normally I wouldn't care about, but in this case is a matter of honor. They're not getting this stuff back. Someday in the future I'll mod this. Would I mod it to be less broken or more broken? Did you have a mod in mind? Yeah, so the unusual gems aren't all of them at once. That makes sense. So yeah, there's a quest to pick up these unusual gems, and nowhere else in the game, well, nowhere in the game are you stopped from doing so, even if they clearly belong to somebody. But I accidentally picked up the object next to it instead, and so guards appeared. It's cool, we'll go pay the bounty now. Excuse me, sir. No, you don't understand. I'm here to pay the fine.
I've suffered worse during training.
It's a quest I've never started. I assume there's a quest behind it, but the quest is so far is to go see the jewel valuer in the southeast place, and I've just never bothered to go there. Riften. Then stop trying! I literally came over here to surrender. Madmen. They're all madmen. They're lunatics. So much violence. Completely unnecessary. What are they thinking? Nobody had to get hurt today, but instead there's corpses all over the place. A dreary fetch quest which fills your compass with like 30 markers. That does track with what's happened so far, where I've found 11 gems just in random places. Okay, look, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going back to bed. And in the morning this will have all blown over, I'm sure.
I am your sword and your shield.
If anyone... Here, right here. Very well. Jezargo shall wait.
Also, you wait here, Jezargo, because the last thing I need during my diplomacy is for you to start Darth Vadering people. Do not show up in your dark armor and electrocute somebody. Okay. We're gonna lay low for a little while. It's funny that the guards never think to look for me here. With this massive bounty on my head, they don't show up at my house. But then again, I suppose my house call would kill them all. They probably know their limits. When I said right here, I didn't mean just to stand... Like, feel free to move around the house, Jezargo. Sit down, have a nap, whatever you feel like doing. Whatever. Okay. I'm sure this is all blown over.
Blood and silver. Just turn around and leave the city. That's
See, this is one of the guys that I repeatedly tried to kill, but survived because he's immortal, and he's not mad with me anymore. So I think we're okay now. Everything's good.
Yes.
If I can't find a guard to surrender to, do you think I just go on with my life instead? Excuse me, sir. Okay, okay, I'm not carrying a weapon. I'm not wearing armor. Look, this one is not on me. Lunatics, every last one of them. Hey, Killer Wolf, how are you doing? The guards of this city have chosen to no longer live. They've grown weary of life. I've been trying to surrender for the last half an hour, but they just attack me on sight. I don't know what else I can do. I don't know, maybe I'll have to leave the city for a while and come back. You're sick as a dog? Ooh. Sorry to hear it. What's up? You got the flu? Everybody seems to have the flu these days. It's been going around this whole... What? Okay. Ah. Well, the guy I was gonna talk to report that I'd solved all the murders apparently got killed by these guards, so... Quest complete? Question mark? Hope you don't have the flu, you work tonight? Ooh. What's up then if it's not the flu? Is it just a cold or something? Well, at least I'm leveling the heck up out of my light armor skill. 3 XP. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Wolf. If, especially if you've got to work. I mean, you don't need to give a person a special reason to want to feel better, right? But I suppose if you've got to do something, then feeling better's even better? Complete the Forsworn Conspiracy. What chaos. I tried to talk to the guy about the murder investigation, and there was a bit of a scuffle. The guards got involved. I killed 30 guards. The guards killed the guy that I was in theory reporting to. Quest complete. Heck, you know what? Skyrim, most realistic game I've ever played. This is exactly how real life adventuring would go down. Every quest would end this way. I mean, the dumb part is that I'd have been entirely willing to negotiate with the Silverbloods because they're aligned against the Imperials. I don't think the game would have given me that choice, to be honest. Some quests give you the choice about how you want to handle them. A lot of them assume that your character is a good guy. I think if I'd followed the storyline, I would have had to sabotage the Silverbloods' campaign of terror. But I'd have been willing to negotiate. I don't like the way they treat their workers, but otherwise I enjoy their politics. I wonder if I can report to the Silverbloods to the Jarl then, since they're my enemies now. I mean, they started this. I wasn't looking for trouble, but they drew first blood. Let me go get Zargo, actually.
Out of my way, outsider.
Often I kill people for talking to me like that. But I know that that guy is immortal, so it's a complete waste of my time.
You're ready to get... Jazargo is ready for more adventure. If anyone sneaks up on us, Jazargo only has so much room to carry things.
What are you still carrying? Okay, most of this needs selling, really. But hey, I found some more staffs if you want them. I don't think you really use them, but
Khajiit will follow.
Occasionally I see you dual-wielding staffs and it looks kind of funny. Alright, we're gonna talk to the Jarl and I'm sure this will all blow over. If not, we'll just have to leave town for a while and come back when people have cooled it.
The Silverblood family will be heard. Don't even think about it. Jarl can refuse to see me all he likes. He can't ignore us forever.
Okay. Where's my calm spell? Igmund is too powerful for calm. So I can't calm him down and talk to him. Are any of the others calmable? How about this lady? Alright, calm's super expensive. Nope. Oh, okay. We're getting racist now, are we? Look, I'll put up with you trying to kill me, but when you're using racist terminology to describe my followers, we have a problem. Alright, we're leaving.
The Silverblood family will be heard. Stay out.
Well, feel free to talk to them, I don't know. They don't seem to be busy right now. I've got time to blunt their swords and my armor. Come on, you even trying? I'm taking more damage from the sparks that Iago is actually accidentally sending my way than I am from your sword. Come on, Zago, we're going. We're done with Markarth. This place sucks anyway. I think we've done everything we need. Well, we still not explored the dwarf ruins actually. We'll come back and do that another time. After things have after everything's calmed down, you know, things are a little. People are willing to listen. Daedric armor, OP. I mean, I'm a smith. That's the kind of Dragonborn hero I am. That's what all it comes down to. I'm not gonna be able to walk with this stuff. Maybe I can catch the wagon outside town. And we'll ride that to Whiterun and we can sort through our inventory. Am I on main quest stuff yet? Not really. I've done a little bit of main quest stuff. The last main quest mission I had was to go to the Thalmor embassy and investigate what they knew about the dragons. And in an unrelated questline, the Thalmor assassinated my good friend Eric. So I was like, I'll go to the Thalmor embassy. I'm not really interested in gathering information, but I'll go there and kill everybody there. And if I find information while I'm there, that's a bonus. So that was the last bit of the main quest that I did. But yeah, the next part of the main quest requires me to go to Riften. And I've not found a reason to go to Riften so far, so I don't see it happening anytime soon. I'm just doing the quests in order of how interesting they seem. And I've got no investment in the main quest.
Redguard craftsmanship in every piece.
Maybe I should also go to the Silverblood mine and assassinate this guy. Well, adventures for next time. I think we're done with Markarth for now. Are you serious? If I calm one, can I pay my debt? Guards are immune to calm. I have no way of getting these guys to talk to me. I'm not very good at the calm spell either. I'm not really a mage. It's a surprise whenever it works. Could have slapped a week in my house, maybe. But I'll go to Whiterun for a week instead. Next time I come here, they'll probably be willing to talk, and I can just pay off this bounty. In the meantime, I'm leveling up both my light armor and my axe skills. I've gotten a few levels in both, and they're not skills that I use very often. Hope the cart guy will talk. Yeah. If not, I'll have to get a horse and ride there. You don't move slower for being overburdened if you're on a horse.
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. You need a good carriage. City of Markarth sure is a beauty. No doubt about that. It's an old city. Legends say dwarves built it.
Yeah, it really is dangerous. I've been attacked by guards non-stop.
Finally, the Nords took over around Tiber Septim's time. That bent a few folks' arms the wrong way. They just called themselves the people of the Reach. Lot of common blood with the Bretons by the looks of them. Used to have their own kingdom till the Nords came. Now they're at the bottom of the hay pile. That's right. At least according to them scholars. Stonework's clearly not Nord, that much is for sure. Old elven fella named Calcimo, up in Understone Keep's the one you want to talk to for more about that. Wrote all those books. That's right. Whole group of the natives called the Forsworn rose up against the Nords. Drove them out. Then old Frick Stormcloak came with his militia. That must have been a sight to see him shouting folks to death. You'd think that'd be the end of it. Those Forsworn are still in the hills, and they're as wild as wolves. Where do you want to go?
Alright, take me to Whiterun.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Alright, it's getting to be about that time in any case, so
You'd best hurry it up.
thanks for watching, everybody. It's been good. Zargo, you coming? No?
I can't wait here forever.
What?
Ready to go yet?
Yes! Go! Why are you not going?
Hurry it up. Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. City of Markarth. Where do you want to go?
And it's a swindle.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
These NPCs are all in it together.
I can't wait here forever. You'd best hurry it up.
Okay, we're not going anywhere by card. This sounds like a tomorrow problem if I ever heard of one. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll deal with the disastrous consequences of today's session next time. So yeah, next time I'll be playing Skyrim will be Monday afternoon. There'll be no stream tomorrow afternoon because I've got to take the animals to the vets for their just like their regular injections. So my next stream will be tomorrow evening. A team stream at 7 PM. A few of us playing some games together. Should be good. So thanks for watching, everyone. Wolf, I hope you feel better. And Buzz, thanks for keeping me company. In the meantime... Oh, we saw Exit Donut earlier. Let's go raid Donut and see how he's doing today. Looks like he's playing some teamfight tactics, apparently. So, Buzz will like that one. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. See you all next time.